If I make a deal today, I'll probably save it for my golden years.
Well, if there were home recordings, I'm sure there are plenty of people out there that did them at home themselves, right?
Well, they did, but back in those days, you were not allowed to make indecent recordings with a phonograph. Police would break in your house, confiscate.
Okay, can I take a look at the machine?
Sure.
This is the phonograph. This is one of Thomas Edison's, biggest inventions. It was basically, he invented another form of media. You could record and listen to sound. This is right up there with the light bulb.
Right.
Brown wax cylinders were the first wide-scale thing you could use to record your voice at home, which made them pretty popular. But unfortunately, they didn't last all that long because after 20 plays, that was pretty much it.
So, how does this thing work?
So you would basically insert this on here to play the cylinder. Put one of these onto the mandrel would spin, and you play the recording. And as you see, it has the original shaving device attachment. You could actually shave the surface of the brown wax cylinder off, and you could record another naughty rhyme.
All right. Trying to get her.
I'll throw out a figure of 16 grand.
16 grand.
Yeah.
Okay.
To say that they had them in their collection.
All right. I'll tell you what. Let me have a buddy of mine come down and take a look at it for me, so I know it's all legit.
Were on thin metal on the outside of its cylinder, and it wasn't real successful, and he stopped worrying about it. He started working on light bulbs, and then somebody came up with a better cylinder. Once people started making money off of the cylinder recordings, Edison sued that company out of existence and bought the patent.
He did that quite a bit, didn't he?
Yes, he was an entrepreneur. Now, you said that these were explicit ones?
That's what he tells me. We've talked about it so much, I gotta hear it.
Okay. This particular selection is, he tried her on the sofa.
Tried her on the sofa, tried her on the chair, tried her on the window seat with foot doors down, tried her this and that way. Oh, how it made me laugh. These are different ways he tried to make her boys laugh.
To be right, and the folks that collect these are very fanatical, but there's not a lot of them.
Well, Mark, I appreciate you coming down.
No problem.
Thank you.
These would be highly collectible, but for a very narrow group of people. I have to admit, a little unusual for Corey to think of me in this particular context.
Buddy, you asked me for $16,000. I just don't see it. I just don't see being able to get to a deal with you if you're at 16 grand.
Make me an offer.
$1,000.
I can't really do the 1,000. I can go as low as like $4,500.
I'll go $1,500. That's the most I'm gonna pay.
Yeah. No.
Nope.
I guess we can't make a deal.
Not today, my man. More than welcome to come back anytime.
Yeah, thanks.